and click on the Add Update button. Click on the search button to show all the users in the database. Sorry, you will have to click on the Add button to add the user 4. And now click on the search button to show all the users in the database. Now if you want to assign some attributes to the specific user, click on the users and select attribute type, then select attribute and give some value, then click Add Update button, and you see it is added to the specific user and it will be checked in the authentication method. Now you can also select another attribute. Here you can see success reply, and if the authentication attributes are matched, a successful reply will be sent to the client. And for the current scenario, I am using user password as the current success reply, and its value is the same. And this reply this attribute will be sent in the packet from server to the client. Now it completes the configuration of tekRadius. Now if you want to test the configuration of tekRadius software, you can run a client software which is Radius test software. This software will create access request packet and will place some user's attribute and send to the tekRadius server program. To do this task, click on the plus sign here, specify the task name, now in server IP section, please write the IP address of the computer on which tekRadius server is running. For the current scenario, the IP address is the same on which the Radius test software is running. You can also check the IP address of your system by clicking on this. Go to the Support tab. Here is the IP address of the machine. Now the secret key here should be the secret key used in the tekRadius software against any client, and it must be test as mentioned in the tekRadius server software. Now the type of the packet this client program will be used is selected in this section. There is authentication request, accounting request, status server, disconnect request, or user defined. First we select authentication request type. The port number must be 1812 as defined in tekRadius server software program. Mode must be selected as selected in tekRadius software. EAP MD5 for compatibility. Now add some packet. Now here you will be selecting the attributes you want to pack in the packet and send to the tekRadius software, which will match them with the attributes mentioned in against each user in tekRadius software. Here against user fair, for the attributes that we have selected are user password, and this username and user password will be checked for match. If this username and user password are matched, then a success reply will be sent to the client, which is user password, and its value will be sent to the client, as we will see a little time ago. Now here a list of attributes is available, but we want to select username, give it some value as user 1, 2, 3 or 4. We select user 4 and add to the packet. Now again select another attribute, user password, as it is required in authentication process. Give it value 1, 2, 3 and add it. Click on OK. Now click on OK button. As this authentication test task is created, now the tekRadius software server must be running. To run the server, go to the tekRadius manager and click on service and start. This status bar is showing the status of the server, as it is showing tekRadius service is start pending. Please wait until the tekRadius software is ready to be used. Now tekRadius service is running. Now go to the Radius test program and click on the execute button. As you will show here some information about the authentication test task tests, as you are seeing the time the test performed on, the date it is mentioning in this about to send encoded packet. The client program Radius test send a packet with username, user 4 and user password 123. Information here is the client program is sending access request of ID 0 to 192.168.1.2 to the tekRadius server with port 1812, and in that packet username and user password is mentioned. Now you can see accept packet from host 192.168.1.2, which is the IP address of the tekRadius software server software, with port number 1812, ID is equal to 0 and length 20. And here you can see total approved authentications is 1, and this means the authentication or access request was accepted by the server because the username and password were matched as provided by the client program to the server, and server then accepted the request and sent a accept packet to the client program. And now it is finished. Nice, and thank you for watching this video.